If you've been feeling a pull in your heart that you can't quite explain, if there's been a restlessness in your spirit that keeps you awake at night, if you've been sensing that something profound is about to shift in your love life, then this message was divinely orchestrated for you to hear right now. The angels have been trying to get your attention, and today, they're speaking directly to your soul. There's someone out there, someone whose heart is connected to yours in ways that transcend this physical realm. And right now, in this very moment, they are fighting against the most powerful desire they have ever experienced. They are resisting what heaven itself has already written in the stars for both of you. But here's what you need to understand, what the divine realm is revealing to you today. No matter how hard they try to fight it, no matter how many walls they build, no matter how far they run, the universe has already made its decision, and nothing in this world can stand against the will of heaven when two souls are meant to unite. Before we go deeper into this profound revelation, if you feel this message resonating with the deepest part of your being, go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now, because the angels are going to continue speaking through these videos, and you don't want to miss what they have to say to you next. The divine messages coming your way are specifically designed for your spiritual journey, and your soul already knows this is where you're meant to be. Now, let's talk about what's really happening in the invisible realm right now, because there's so much more going on than what you can see with your physical eyes. Your soulmate, this person whose energy you've been feeling, they are going through something that most people will never understand. They are experiencing a battle between their human fears and their soul's deepest knowing. Every fiber of their being is drawn to you. Every quiet moment brings your face to their mind. Every song seems to carry your essence. Every coincidence feels like a sign pointing them back to you. But they're fighting it. They're trying to convince themselves that what they feel isn't real, that it's just infatuation, that it will pass, that they should focus on other things, that maybe they're not ready, that perhaps the timing isn't right. They're constructing logical arguments in their mind about why this connection doesn't make sense, why it's too complicated, why they should protect their heart, why they should maintain distance. But here's the truth that the angels want you to know. Every single attempt they make to resist this pull only makes it stronger. Every time they try to distract themselves, your energy finds them again. Every time they think they've successfully pushed these feelings away, something happens that brings you rushing back into their awareness. They could be in the middle of a completely ordinary day, and suddenly, out of nowhere, they feel this wave of emotion about you that takes their breath away. They could be talking to someone else, and they catch themselves comparing that person to you. They could be trying to sleep, and your presence fills their mind so completely that rest becomes impossible. The divine realm is showing me something beautiful and powerful right now. I'm seeing that this person's higher self, their soul, is in complete alignment with what heaven has planned. On the deepest spiritual level, they know you are their person. Their soul recognizes yours. There's a remembering happening within them that goes beyond this lifetime, beyond this dimension, beyond anything their logical mind can comprehend. This is why the resistance is so intense. When something is meant to be at this profound level, when two souls have a contract that was written before either of you took your first breath in this incarnation, the human ego often panics. It senses that this connection will transform everything, that nothing will ever be the same, that this is a kind of love that changes people at their core. And change, even beautiful change, even divinely orchestrated change, can feel terrifying to the part of us that craves control and safety. But here's where the real magic is happening. And this is what you need to hear today, because it's going to shift everything for you. Heaven has already decided. The universe has already aligned every cosmic force in your favor. The divine has already written this story, and the ending is already secured. Your soulmate can resist all they want. They can build walls as high as the sky. They can try to convince themselves that they don't need this connection. They can attempt to fill the void with distractions and other people and endless busyness, but none of it will work. Because when God decides that two souls belong together, when the angels have orchestrated a union, when the universe itself has invested in a love story, there is nothing in heaven or earth that can prevent it from unfolding exactly as it's meant to. This isn't about forcing anything or manipulating free will. This is about a higher plan that both of your souls agreed to before you came here. This is about a love that serves not just the two of you, but everyone whose lives you will touch together. This is about a partnership that has a purpose beyond just personal happiness, though happiness will overflow from it. Right now, as you listen to these words, divine intervention is actively working in your situation. Angels are whispering to your soulmate's heart in ways they might not even consciously recognize. Synchronicities are being arranged that will soften their resistance. People are being placed in their path who will say exactly what they need to hear. Circumstances are being orchestrated that will gently guide them back to the truth they're trying to ignore. Dreams are being sent that will bypass their logical defenses and speak directly to their subconscious mind. Signs are appearing everywhere they look, becoming impossible to dismiss as mere coincidence. The universe is not subtle when it wants to get someone's attention, and your soulmate is being surrounded by evidence of this divine plan, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. I want you to understand something crucial right now, something that will bring you peace even as you wait for this to fully manifest in your physical reality. The fact that they are fighting this desire so intensely is actually proof of how powerful your connection truly is. People don't resist things that don't matter. They don't build walls around their hearts unless something has gotten in that scared them with its intensity. They don't fight against feelings that are superficial or meaningless. The level of their resistance is directly proportional to the depth of what they feel for you. If this connection was ordinary, if it was just another person they could take or leave, there would be nothing to fight against. They would simply move on without a second thought. But they can't, and they won't. Because this isn't ordinary. This isn't casual. This isn't something that can be dismissed or forgotten or replaced. This is the kind of soul connection that happens once in a lifetime, the kind that songs are written about, the kind that people spend their entire lives searching for, the kind that most people only dream about but never actually experience. If what I'm saying is touching something deep within you, if you're recognizing your situation in these words, take a moment right now and write in the comments, "I trust in divine timing." When you declare this, you're aligning yourself with the flow of heaven's plan. You're releasing resistance on your end. You're opening yourself to receive the miracle that's already on its way to you. Now, let's go deeper into what heaven wants you to understand about your role in all of this, because you're not just a passive participant waiting for something to happen to you. You are a powerful creator, a divine being having a human experience. And there are things you need to know about how to work with these celestial forces rather than against them. First and most importantly, the universe is asking you to trust. I know that's not easy when you can't see the full picture, when you don't know the timeline, when you're watching your soulmate seemingly move further away even as heaven says they're coming closer. But trust is the key that unlocks every door in this situation. When you trust, you relax your grip on how you think things should unfold. When you trust, you stop trying to control and manipulate and force outcomes. When you trust, you create space for divine magic to work in ways that are far better than anything you could have planned or imagine on your own. The angels are also asking you to focus on your own spiritual alignment right now. This time that might feel like waiting, this period where you can yet see the physical manifestation of what heaven has promised, this is not wasted time. This is preparation time. This is your opportunity to become the version of yourself who is ready to receive and nurture and grow with this sacred partnership. Your soulmate is going through their own transformation right now, their own healing, their own preparation, and you need to be doing the same. What old patterns need to be released? What wounds need to be healed? What beliefs about love and worthiness need to be examined and transformed? What aspects of yourself need to be integrated and embraced? This relationship, when it fully manifests, is going to be unlike anything you've experienced before. It's going to require a level of openness, vulnerability, honesty, and authenticity that might challenge you. The work you do on yourself now is not just about becoming ready for them. It's about becoming ready for the magnitude of love that heaven wants to pour into your life. There's something else the divine realm wants you to know, something about the nature of how miracles work in the realm of love and relationships. Often, just before a major breakthrough, things can look like they're getting worse. Just before the dawn, the night is darkest. Just before spring breaks through, winter seems to dig in with one last fierce storm. If you're in a moment where it seems like your soulmate is more distant than ever, if it appears they completely close their heart, if you're seeing them potentially with someone else or throwing themselves into anything that isn't you, please understand that this might be the last stand of their resistance. This might be their ego's final attempt to maintain control before their soul completely takes over. The universe often allows us to fully explore what we think we want so we can discover what we actually need. Sometimes people have to walk away before they can come back ready. Sometimes hearts have to break open before they can truly open. Sometimes people have to lose something before they can recognize its value. Heaven is showing me that many of you hearing this message right now are in a period that feels like silence, like nothing is happening, like maybe you misread the signs, like perhaps you were foolish to believe in this connection. But I need you to understand what's really happening in the invisible realm during these quiet periods. This is when the deepest work is being done. This is when foundations are being built in the spiritual dimension that will support what's coming in the physical. This is when both of you are being prepared in ways that aren't obvious or visible, but are absolutely essential. The silence is not abandonment. The waiting is not punishment. The space is not rejection. All of it is part of a divine design that is far more intricate and intelligent than our human minds can fully grasp. Your soulmate is being worked on right now by forces they cannot see. Their heart is being softened even as they try to harden it. Their soul is being awakened even as they try to keep sleeping. Their truth is being revealed even as they try to hide from it. Every day, every hour, every moment. Heaven is gently, persistently, lovingly guiding them back to what is real, what is true, what is meant to be. And the beautiful thing about divine timing is that when the moment finally arrives, when they finally stop fighting and surrender to what their soul has known all along, everything will align so perfectly that you'll understand why it had to happen exactly when and how it did. You'll see that every delay was actually divine protection. Every detour was actually a shortcut to something better. Every moment of waiting was actually an investment in a future that exceeded your wildest dreams. I want to talk to you now about faith, because that's what's being asked of you in this moment. Not blind faith that ignores reality, but spiritual faith that sees beyond current circumstances into eternal truth. Your soulmate's current behavior, whatever it might be, is not the full story. It's one chapter in a much longer book. It's one scene in a much bigger movie. It's one season in a much longer journey. Heaven is asking you to keep your eyes on the destination, not on every twist and turn of the path. Heaven is asking you to remember what you know in your soul, even when your eyes see something different. Heaven is asking you to hold the vision of your union, even when the current reality seems to contradict it. This is not delusion. This is not denial. This is operating from a higher level of awareness, from a place of spiritual knowing that transcends physical evidence. The divine realm wants you to know that your thoughts, your prayers, your intentions, your energy, all of it matters more than you realize. Every time you send love to your soulmate, it reaches them. Every time you pray for their highest good, heaven moves on their behalf. Every time you visualize your happy union, you strengthen that timeline in the quantum field. Every time you choose faith over fear, you remove obstacles from the path. You are not powerless in this situation. You are working in partnership with the universe, co-creating this reality through your consciousness, your choices, your beliefs, your actions. The angels are asking you to be mindful of the energy you're putting into this situation. Are you feeding it with worry and doubt and fear? Or are you nourishing it with trust and love and certainty? The universe responds to your energetic signature, to what you truly believe is possible, to the frequency you're broadcasting into the field of infinite potential. Let me share something with you that might shift your entire perspective on what's happening right now. In the spiritual realm, your union with your soulmate has already occurred. On the level of your higher selves, you're already together, already in that beautiful partnership, already experiencing the love that your human self is longing for. What you're experiencing right now in the physical dimension is simply the time lag between spiritual reality and material manifestation. You're waiting for the physical world to catch up with what has already been decided, already been created, already been blessed in the higher dimensions. This is why your soul knows with such certainty even when your mind doubts. This is why you feel this connection so deeply even when circumstances suggest you shouldn't. This is why you can't let go and move on no matter how much logic says you should. You're not crazy. You're not delusional. You're not foolish. You're actually perceiving a truth that exists in a dimension beyond what physical eyes can see. Your soulmate, in their highest self, in their soul essence, is not fighting this at all. Their soul is reaching for yours with the same intensity that yours is reaching for them. It's only their human self, their wounded self, their fearful self that's resisting. And here's what heaven wants you to understand about that. The soul always wins. Always. It might take time. It might require patience. It might test your faith in ways you never expected. But the soul always, eventually, overcomes the resistance of the ego. The truth always rises to the surface. Love always finds a way. What is meant to be will be, not because of some generic platitude, but because there are forces at work in the universe that are far more powerful than human fear, far more persistent than human resistance, far more committed to your happiness than you might dare to believe. I'm seeing something else that the angels want to share with you right now. There's a specific reason why your soulmate is fighting this desire with such intensity, and understanding this reason will help you have compassion rather than frustration during this process. Many times, when someone has experienced deep hurt in the past, when they've been betrayed or abandoned or wounded in previous relationships, they develop protective mechanisms that can be incredibly strong. They make unconscious vows like, "I'll never let anyone get that close again," or "I'll never give someone the power to hurt me like that again," or "I'll never lose myself in a relationship again." These vows, while understandable and even necessary at the time they were made, become prisons later when the right person comes along. Your soulmate might be fighting what they feel for you not because they don't want you, but because they're terrified of what could happen if they fully open their heart. They're not rejecting you personally. They're protecting themselves from a pain they've experienced before, even though you are not the source of that pain and never would be. Heaven is working to heal these old wounds in your soulmate right now. The universe is showing them, gently but firmly, that you are not like the people who hurt them before. Divine timing is allowing them to witness your character, your consistency, your genuine heart, even from a distance. Angels are whispering to their subconscious during sleep, reprogramming the fearful beliefs that are keeping them locked away from love. Every day, even if you can't see it, progress is being made. Every day, the walls are getting a little lower. Every day, the light is getting a little brighter in places that have been dark for too long. And one day, seemingly out of nowhere, something will shift. One day, they will wake up and the fear will have lost its power. One day, they will look at their life and realize that protecting themselves from love is actually the most painful choice of all. One day, they will understand that the risk of loving you is far less terrifying than the certainty of living without you. If you're still with me, if this message is speaking to your soul, take a moment and like this video. Your like tells the universe that you're in agreement with what heaven is declaring over your love life. It's a small action that carries energetic significance, affirming your faith in what's coming. Now, there's something crucial that heaven wants you to understand about your own energy and behavior during this time. While your soulmate is going through their process, you must remain grounded in your own power, your own worth, your own completeness. The universe is not asking you to chase, to beg, to convince, to prove yourself, to diminish yourself, or to wait in a state of desperate neediness. Those energies actually repel what you desire rather than attract it. Instead, heaven is asking you to embody the truth of who you are, a divine being worthy of profound love, complete within yourself, abundant in every way, magnetic in your authentic expression. When you live from this place, when you radiate this energy, you become irresistible not just to your soulmate, but to all the blessings the universe wants to pour into your life. This doesn't mean you become cold or indifferent. It doesn't mean you pretend you don't care, or play games, or manipulate through absence. It means you genuinely fill your life with things that bring you joy, purpose, growth, and fulfillment. It means you pursue your dreams, develop your gifts, nurture your friendships, take care of your body, expand your mind, and deepen your spiritual connection. It means you become so anchored in your own divine worth that whether your soulmate is currently fighting their feelings or not becomes less central to your sense of peace and happiness. Paradoxically, this is often the very energy shift that dissolves the last of their resistance. When they sense that you're not desperately waiting for them, not putting your life on hold, not making them the source of your happiness, but rather that you're thriving and glowing and living fully, something clicks in their psyche. The fear of losing you becomes more powerful than the fear of loving you. The angels are also showing me that some of you have been receiving signs and synchronicities that confirm this connection, but you've been doubting them or dismissing them as wishful thinking. Please stop doing that. Heaven does not waste time sending you messages that mean nothing. When you keep seeing their name everywhere, that's not coincidence. When you keep hearing songs that speak directly to your situation, that's not random. When you keep having dreams about them that feel more real than waking life, that's not imagination. When you keep feeling their energy so strongly that you know they're thinking about you, that's not delusion. These are all forms of divine communication, ways that the universe is confirming what your soul already knows. Honor these signs. Thank the angels for sending them. Let them strengthen your faith rather than questioning their validity. The more you acknowledge and appreciate the guidance you're receiving, the more guidance will flow to you. There's a profound spiritual principle at work here that I need to explain because it will help you understand why this process sometimes takes longer than you prefer. The universe operates on the principle of free will. Even though heaven has decided that you and your soulmate belong together, even though your souls have a contract, even though everything in the cosmos is supporting this union, your soulmate still has free will in how quickly they align with this truth. Heaven will not force them. Angels cannot override their choices. The divine will create every possible opportunity, will remove every obstacle that can be removed, will provide every sign and message and wake-up call. But ultimately, they must choose to stop fighting and surrender to love. This is why your patience and faith are so critical. This is why you must trust divine timing even when human timing feels frustrating. The universe is working within the parameters of free will, honoring your soulmate's journey while simultaneously guiding them home to you. But here's the reassuring truth. The combination of soul contracts, divine will, and the natural magnetism between soulmates makes the eventual outcome certain. It's not a question of if, but when, and the when is always exactly the right moment. Even if it doesn't feel that way to your human perception, every person who has ever experienced this kind of connection and waited for it to manifest will tell you the same thing in hindsight. It happened at the perfect time, when it was earlier in their wishful thinking. They weren't actually ready, even if they thought they were, when it was later than their impatient wanting. There were things that needed to happen first, lessons that needed to be learned, growth that needed to occur. Divine timing is not about making you wait arbitrarily. It's about orchestrating circumstances so that when you finally come together, it can be everything it's meant to be, sustainable and healthy and beautiful. Heaven wants you to know something about the journey your soulmate is on right now, something that might help you see the situation through eyes of compassion rather than frustration. They are being transformed. They are being prepared. They are being healed. And sometimes that process is uncomfortable, confusing, and chaotic for them. They might not understand what they're feeling or why. They might not have language for the internal shifts happening. They might act in ways that seem contradictory or confusing because they themselves are confused, torn between what their mind tells them is safe and what their soul knows is true. If you could see into their inner world right now, you would have so much compassion for what they're navigating. You would understand that their resistance is not about you at all. It's about their own journey, their own healing, their own becoming. And just as you wouldn't rush a flower to bloom before its time, heaven is asking you not to rush your soulmate to arrive before they're truly ready. In the meantime, the universe has so much it wants to give you, so much it wants to show you, so much it wants to teach you. This period of your life is not just about waiting for someone else. It's about your own spiritual evolution, your own expansion, your own awakening. The person you are becoming through this experience is the person who will be able to sustain the level of love that's coming, the depth you're developing, the patience you're learning, the faith you're strengthening, the self-love you're cultivating. All of these are gifts that will serve you for the rest of your life, not just in this relationship, but in every area of your existence. So while you're trusting heaven's timing for your soulmate's arrival, don't miss the beautiful transformation happening within you. Don't overlook the ways you're growing, healing, becoming more of who you truly are. This time is sacred. This time has purpose. This time is preparing you for a love beyond what you've yet imagined. Let me tell you what happens when your soulmate finally stops fighting, when they finally surrender to what their soul has known all along. When they finally tear down the walls and admit the truth to themselves and to you, when that moment comes, and it will come, everything changes in an instant. All the confusion evaporates. All the back and forth ends. All the mixed signals become clear. They will show up for you in a way that leaves no doubt. They will love you with an intensity that matches what you've been feeling all along. They will be all in, fully committed, absolutely certain. And you will understand with perfect clarity why it had to happen this way. You will see that the waiting refined something in both of you. You will recognize that the journey made the destination even sweeter. You will feel grateful for divine timing because you'll see how perfectly everything unfolded. The angels want to tell you that your soulmate thinks about you far more than you know. They wonder about you. They miss you even if they haven't admitted it. They feel your absence as a physical ache sometimes. They notice things that remind them of you constantly. They replay conversations and moments in their mind. They imagine what it would be like to stop fighting and just surrender to what they feel. They have written messages to you that they didn't send. They have reached for their phone to contact you and then stop themselves. They have dreams about you that stay with them long after waking. The connection you feel is not one-sided. The energy you sense is real. Your intuition is accurate. They are fighting feelings that are just as strong on their side as they are on yours. So when you feel discouraged, when you wonder if you're imagining the whole thing, when you question whether this connection is real, remember what the angels are confirming. Yes, it's real. Yes, they feel it too. Yes, they're fighting it. And yes, heaven has already decided that they will stop fighting. I want to share something with you about the power of your prayers and intentions during this time. Every time you pray for your soulmate's highest good, you are literally sending angels to assist them. Every time you visualize both of you happy and together, you are programming the quantum field to manifest that reality. Every time you send them love from your heart, even if they're far away, even if you haven't spoken in a while, that love reaches them energetically and does profound work in the invisible realm. You are not powerless. You are not just waiting passively. You are actively participating in the divine plan through your consciousness, your energy, your intentions. Continue to pray, not with desperation but with faith. Continue to visualize, not with attachment but with joyful expectation. Continue to send love, not to manipulate but to bless. These practices keep you aligned with heaven's plan and accelerate its manifestation in the physical realm. The divine realm is also asking you to release any timelines you created in your mind about when this should happen. Your human self might have decided that it needs to happen by a certain date or season or year, but heaven operates on a different calendar. The universe is not concerned with your arbitrary deadlines. The universe is concerned with what's truly best for both of you, with bringing you together when you're both genuinely ready for the magnitude of this connection. So surrender your timelines. Release your expectations about how quickly this should unfold. Trust that what's coming is worth waiting for, and that it will arrive at the absolute perfect moment. Some of the most beautiful love stories involve years of waiting, circling, growing, and prepare before finally coming together in a way that lasts forever. Don't let human impatience rob you of divine perfection. Here's something beautiful that heaven wants you to know. While you're waiting for your soulmate to stop fighting and come back to you, the universe is already blessing your union in the spiritual realm. Angels are celebrating what's coming. Your guides are rejoicing in the love story that's unfolding. In the higher dimensions, there's no concern or doubt about the outcome because it's already secured. The only place where doubt exists is in the limited perspective of human consciousness. But you have the ability to align your consciousness with the higher truth. You have the power to see from heaven's perspective rather than earth's. When you do this, when you lift your awareness to the spiritual reality where your union is already blessed and decided, peace floods your entire being. Anxiety dissolves. Impatience transforms into trust. Fear becomes faith. This is a place from which heaven is asking you to live. In the knowing and the certainty, in the peace of spiritual truth, your soulmate is going to surprise you when they finally come around. The transformation that will have occurred in them will be profound. They won't be the same person who was fighting and resisting. They will have done their healing work. They will have faced their fears. They will have grown in ways that prepare them to love you the way you deserve. And when they show up, ready and whole and certain, you will witness the miracle of divine timing. You will see evidence of heaven's hand in every detail. You will recognize that everything that happened, even the painful parts, was working together for your good and for your ultimate happiness. The relationship that emerges from this process will be built on a foundation of genuine readiness from both people, not just surface attraction or temporary chemistry. It will be the kind of love that endures because it's rooted in something deeper than human emotion. It's rooted in divine purpose. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth of these words resonating in your soul, then your next step is simple. Trust and allow. Trust that heaven knows what it's doing. Trust that divine timing is perfect. Trust that your soulmate is on their way back to you even as they fight against it. And allow the process to unfold without trying to force or control it. Allow yourself to live fully in the present moment while you wait. Allow yourself to experience joy and peace even before the manifestation is complete. Allow the universe to surprise you with how beautifully everything comes together. Your role is not to figure out how this will happen or when this will happen. Your role is simply to stay in faith, to keep your heart open, to remain aligned with love, and to trust that heaven is taking care of all the details. The angels are surrounding you right now as you hear these words. They are confirming that yes, this message was meant for you. Yes, your soulmate is fighting a desire they cannot ultimately resist. Yes, heaven has already decided in your favor. Yes, the waiting is almost over. Yes, a beautiful chapter is about to begin in your love story. The universe is asking you to hold on just a little longer, to keep believing just a little more, to trust just a little deeper. What's coming is so worth every moment of waiting, every tear you cried, every prayer you've whispered, every night you've wondered if this was real. It's all been leading to something more beautiful than you've yet imagined. This is not the end of your story. This is not abandonment or rejection or loss. This is a sacred pause before the miraculous breakthrough. This is a final stretch before the finish line. This is the last chapter of waiting before the first chapter of forever begins. Your soulmate is coming. Heaven has decided, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent what God has ordained. Hold on to this truth. Let it anchor you when doubt creeps in. Let it comfort you when the wait feels long. Let it strengthen you when your faith wavers. You are so close. The dawn is coming. And when it breaks, when your soulmate finally stops fighting and surrenders to the love that heaven itself has blessed, you will understand with perfect clarity why everything happened exactly as it did. If this message is spoken to your soul, if you feel that divine confirmation in your spirit, then I invite you to continue this journey with me. There's another video waiting for you that's going to reveal something even more profound about what's coming next in your spiritual path. The angels have more to tell you, more secrets to unveil, more blessings to confirm. Click on the next video that appears on your screen, because the message waiting for you there is going to illuminate the next phase of your journey in ways that will take your breath away. Your soul led you here today for a reason, and that same divine guidance is leading you to what you need to hear next. Don't miss it. The universe is speaking directly to you, and the conversation isn't over yet. I'll see you in the next message that heaven has prepared specifically for your beautiful soul.